appreciate you telling me not to be dumb, Angela.
I'm here for you, George.
Okay.
You want me to mute? I don't know if my truck's too loud.
Oh no, I don't even hear it. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I need to get. For some reason, my brain didn't work, and I didn't open the other browser so I could get the other thing open so that I could be recording. There's so many freaking windows open and everything.
There's a little Xbox at the top right to close all those windows.
You know, that's correct. But if I clicked all of those, then I would just be out of this chat too.
Be gone.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Reduce atoms.
Pretty much. Alrighty. So with a 13, it's not quite high enough. So I'll let you guys go about your business.
Great.
Technically, wait for it. Victor would also be able to roll this. So if you would like to roll an intelligence check, if you are proficient with Arcana, you could also do that.
Hold on 1 second.
Thought the Arcana's your jam.
Oh, he was proficient with Arcana. He would have known. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we'll let you
Just turn
roll
that
as well.
13 into an 18.
Yeah, essentially.
It's just that easy.
All right. While you guys are talking about transportation circles and all this gobbledygook, you know that as far as you two are concerned, you can transport via plants. You guys could teleport back as long as you find a big enough tree. And you
I know a
definitely
tree.
know that the Motslesnia is it's a pretty memorable tree. I'm not gonna say that you guys don't remember that tree.
You've seen it.
There's no
It's
trees
only-
down here.
It's
That's
only
fine.
kind of big.
We
It's not
need
like
a
you can
tree
see
at
it
both
from
ends.
several neighborhoods over.
Yeah, no, like at least 10 blocks away, you can see at least the leaves above the rooftops.
But isn't that how it works too? Like you need a tree present for your current location, big
Yes.
enough tree.
Yes. Ooh. I was about to grab Ardor and move him around, but nope.
Can we teleport through Junior?
You could if you wanted to leave him behind.
Fascinating.
That's kind of hilarious, actually.
That is incredible.
Like, we're all in, like, mortal danger. We can't get out.
The only
Junior has to
one.
make the ultimate sacrifice.
Well, actually, he can change shape, so it wouldn't be a problem. I was gonna say the only one who couldn't make it is Taken, but he could because, change shape. All right.
So that would be the type of teleport we would get.
No, that you
guys,
have that
as
spell.
druids, can just know that at the beginning of the day.
Oh shit! Can I?
Uh-huh.
I mean, like.
It's called
realize-
transport via plants. Look it up. Also, when last we left our heroes, they had debated and decided on their second wish, finally coming to the resolution that they should give some protection and aid to their friend Apple against not only the Black Dragon, whose essence you now know is contained within the vessel he holds, but against all dragonkind and any lies they might be trying to push your direction. This will be quite the invaluable resource, you imagine, and might give you an upper hand against this Black Dragon who seems to be making negotiations with a member of your party. With that being said, you still have one more wish to go. And I will leave it at that so that you guys can get right to it and hopefully we can get this business done.
So, anybody got any ideas for third wish? I mean, some of you have been kind of quiet as we've been discussing.
Cricket.
Those who were quiet remain quiet. One might even call them muted.
Oh. Sorry.
I wasn't talking about you, but okay.
Oh, my bad. I was quiet the whole time as well, so I was like,
Snack or Vasul, do either of you have any inspiration for this final wish that we're working towards? You've both been rather quiet.
My wish came true when Mocha came back to life.
That is as adorable as it is unhelpful.
Well, but it's true. And I have to be honest, I'm also busy checking out this new dagger that you guys don't know about. It's pretty cool. So I'm a little distracted. Ooh, shiny things.
I'm trying to give you all, guys. If you didn't notice, I'm trying to give you all, something that's pretty good for you.
Is that homebrew too, or?
Oh yeah.
Is that... Okay, because I was like, this feels like it's pretty special.
Yeah, no, there's a so out of the things that
And
are
complicated.
homebrewed, yeah, it is complicated.
was
That's
like, oh
just
my
the way my
God.
brain works.
I know.
So the Iverstar's Grasp, Nemrurian's Prismatic Crystal, Prism Razor, the Rod of Galactic Might, and the Rift Cannon, they're all homebrew. So
Because I don't know what exists and what doesn't. Well, I mean, exists. I'm using that loosely.
yeah, so the Rod of Galactic Might has inspiration in the Rod of Lordly Might. It's just like a lot stronger, but for a lot shorter time. Like you have to use up the charges, and there's a small amount of charges, but for the charges you do get, it smacks hard.
Hard.
What about you, Vasul? You've been fairly quiet.
Hello.
Really not
Yeah.
getting
Like
anywhere
kazoo.
with these two.
Like a kazoo, right? We're no help.
I have a question, Abraham.
I suppose I have an answer.
When you say we're looking for a wish, does that mean that no one has? It's such a stupid question, but of course Vasul would ask this. Does that mean that no one has a wish that they are really itching to wish?
Like there's
I
nothing on
can't
the
speak
table?
for the
Is that what you're
others,
saying?
but personally, I'm
Well-
just glad to be alive again. I almost feel like, not being dead was my takeaway.
Can I hug you?
Nobody has. Wait, what?
I want to hug you right now.
Wait, what?
I mean, Abraham will hug you back.
Vasul has turned into a
Huggies.
hugger.
Huggies.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
And I tickle your chin. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
It's good to see you too.
Did Abraham see the visions?
I wasn't
that
here.
you all had? No, he wasn't there.
Oh, he was dead. Oh.
Yep.
Well, fuck.
Spoiler, he had a vision of his own, but you guys aren't privy to that, and neither is he.
Oh, he's not privy to that either?
Nah, he doesn't remember it.
That's some Freudian shit right there, dude. Some gnarly stuff. Okay. Well,
It's locked somewhere deep in my soul.
Yep. Or somebody took it.
I would like to pose. Abraham, do you remember the vampire that I almost got us all killed that time in the dungeon? It was a long time ago.
I mean, that was what? A few months?
Oh shit, I guess it was.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I remember, yes.
What is time? I got this slime mommy and now I don't even know how to think.
I'm sorry, slime mommy?
Yeah. Her name is Zanai. She's over here. She's pink.
And this is different from the other slime mommy that we met.
Mhm.
Oh, indeed.
Yep.
Yeah,
so you and
Victor
Victor
has
have
his
your
own slimy
own
mommy.
slime. Wow. Things really shift when you're dead.
Just to make sure. Okay. I was just wondering if you were attempting to be quiet or not, you know.
Oh. Well, she's far away.
I did correct. If she's within 60 feet, I count it. Because that's the way verbal spells work as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, she's
I'm 65 feet.
65, yes. Ha ha!
Bitch! We're shit talking all the time at 60 feet. Abraham, now might be a good time to tell you this. But I was coerced into joining the Orzhov after the love of my life was killed, and I had to incur and take over her debt. Otherwise, the Orzhov would have been the Orzhov. You know how they are. And that vampire that we came across is the one that killed her. So I would like to pose a wish of some sort that would get me out of the Orzhov, or possibly the ability to kill this vampire cock.
Torin,
Yes.
because it has been a long time for us as players,
Uh-huh.
I recall that vampire being kind of yoked.
You remember that with just a touch, he dealt 16 necrotic damage to, our friend Vosul, and all of that was shaved off of his maximum. Just to give you that. Because you're proficient with history, I'll just give that to you.
Well,
Because to be frank, I think I can get out of the Orzhov rather quickly. I've already set up several, shall we say, grassroots businesses and opportunities that the Orzhov does not know about. So we could potentially find a way out of that relationship. But I really want this fucking vampire killed.
well, I must say I don't know much about vampires. I think that was probably the only experience I've ever had with one. So, if there's something you have in mind, do you know anything about how to kill a vampire?
I mean, I would, right, Torin? DM?
You are a Gloomstalker Ranger. One of your favored enemies is undead.
And I'm cute.
I would say you have advantage on a nature, religion, or history check to figure out any weaknesses. For this specific vampire, maybe not. But for vampires in general, you definitely know. Like stake in the heart, sunlight.
But this vampire, I don't
usually
know.
those things are helpful.
So I could
Garlic.
do garlic. Let me do a religion check right quick. Make sure my toggles are all right here. Religion. Ooh. 26 to hit.
Just to make sure it's not a natural 20, go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
Because you do have advantage. It is your favorite enemy. Okay.
Not bad rolls. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, those were really good. I just wanted to make sure
26
you
pretty
were
good.
gonna not 20. So
That'd be cool though, wouldn't it?
It
Let's try again and just see if
No.
it happens.
would. I mean, you can definitely try. But if it's a
I'm
wasted
not gonna
nat
blow
20,
my
I'm
load
blaming
this
you.
early. Yeah.
All right. With a 26,
26, baby.
you spent quite a bit of time in the Orzhov. You probably attempted to garner some secrets and ideas that your matron, Evaria Volos, might have known about this vampire. What you remember of the description of him is that he liked to gather people who were quite talented and bring them to his own specific arena, almost. A place where, if they made it from one side to another without dying, he would let them live, sometimes give them a reward. It was hard to make out exactly what the reward was for accomplishing it. But the payoff for him was definitely hunting them until they were expired. So there's that. As far as weaknesses go, you know that he does not spend very much time, if any, on the surface. He is almost always underground in his keep.
Does he know where the keep is?
Yes, you guys were actually on the way to it when you went and talked with the tiefling who was under his command when you were attempting to find the crow. And that's when he showed up and almost, took Vosul.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was there for that, but yeah, okay.
It was like our very last session in the green room
Yes.
in Alaska.
Yes, it was. You
I almost got us all killed.
You imagine, like most vampires, he'd probably have a sensitivity to daylight and other forms of very intense, radiant, divine magic. But like most of the council that run the Orzhov, these figures like to keep to themselves, and unless you wanted to do like a retroactive stealth/investigation check, which would probably give you a penalty because that would be back when you were a wee little babe, you probably wouldn't know any more than that.
Okay. That makes sense though. They're pretty secretive figures, the council.
Yes, and they are extremely paranoid.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to be.
Yeah,
They all
in
want to
that
kill each
society, you do.
Vosul, how much do you owe the Orzhov?
Jordan, how much do I owe the Orzhov?
Let's do this. Roll me a D100. Okay. And then let's go with a d20.
Okay.
You owe... So, let me ask you this.
Yes.
How frivolous do you think Danza was?
How frivolous was Danza?
Yes. Yes. In her spending.
I think she was a big spender.
All right.
Yeah, she loved her clothes for sure, and perfumes.
Spender.
With that, her total, her total debt would have been in the neighborhood of 12,000 gold and 1,400 platinum by the end of her life.
I'd say to each male about 12,000 gold and 1,400 platinum.
Which altogether is about 26,000 gold or 2,600
That's-
platinum.
Well, I have
Holy
almost
shit.
all of that just in my. No, I'm just kidding.
In your pocket.
Yeah, just in your pockets. Like,
With my
you just carry that
2,300
around.
platinum that I have.
You know, they really
Eric-
should make an armor. Maybe I will. Make an armor that's just a bag of holding, just like you've got pockets.
Pockets.
Is there compounded interest, Basul? Or if you pay this, will they leave you alone?
Me taking on her debt avoided all the interest, I would feel. Anyways, if the DM has different thoughts, that's okay too. But I feel like him taking on that debt and all the money that and attention he's brought to the Orzhov through the Syndicate.
I would say roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh. You know how good I am at charisma.
You can probably roll one more time.
Persuasion. Give me Ezra's stats, please.
You
Ooh,
don't
a
need
net
'em.
20? Shit.
Let's go.
The natural 20
Damn.
voids the first failure. You attempted to broach the topic with Avaria Volus before. Basically saying that you had brought enough attention to her that if she could maybe pay off whatever interest Andros came up with, then it would show good faith. And I mean, your exploits of late have certainly done the same. I would say whenever, probably the last time that you were vacant from the party, you had gone and sought counsel with her. Probably actually during the month of downtime you all had. And while, helping to rectify the guild pact, and not to mention getting literally in bed with pretty well the head of the chamber of the guild pact.
And what was
she
her name
basically
again?
said, give me 1 second.
Because I always get her mixed up with Nimazet.
Yeah, it is Soleil Menzet. Yes, they have
Slay.
the last name is kind of similar.
That's right. That's why I always get them mixed
Yeah,
up. Thank
yeah,
you.
no, I understand.
Oh yeah, she literally pegged me,
Yeah, she sure did.
and Torin had to DM that.
Yeah, I did.
I
Thank you
remember that.
so much.
I'm sad. Can we get a recap?
No,
I wasn't there then.
no, absolutely not.
No? You
When
when
just
last
the
we
straight
lent our
up
Basul
description
hero.
is good enough. That's all I'm giving you. That happened and that's final. There's no going
Can I
back to that
roll?
ever.
I'd like to use my inspiration.
If you're
So,
serious about it,
Vasul-
if you are
No.
literally serious about it,
No.
I will recount the story.
Jordan, you know I wouldn't put you through that torture.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You do. You do.
No. Okay, with that.
Well, Vasul, I have enough money in my black hole to pay your debt. We could potentially go and kill your vampire ourselves with all of our spare time after these wishes.
Sorry, I was helping Emma with a thing. She's
And
starting her
you
Discord.
might enjoy your vengeance more if you were there in person.
Yes, I agree. I would like to kill him with my bare hands and my trunk. Bitch slap him. Ishmael, would you really be willing to pay her debt?
Well, it's our money. It's not my money. But
This
yes,
is new for me.
I was gonna say, I've been trying to say, but my Discord hasn't been working.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say towards the beginning. Why are we just asking Abe?
Oh, because he was
You
asking
came-
me. He was
you came
talking
up
to
to-
me.
I thought he. Okay.
He like addressed me in Snack. That's why I was talking to Abe.
Okay, because I was confused because I was like, why is he just asking Abe for this wish when it's all of our wishes?
we are discussing a potential wish.
What I would really like is a way for us to sure-proof kill Andros, the vamp tramp. And I use that derogatively.
I mean, I would like a sure way to kill Crow.
Ooh,
We've all got people we want to kill.
this is true.
One thing that I would probably let Vasul in on is, and this is just something that twinges at the back of your mind when you express that desire. If they are relatively, well, not relatively, if they are a high, like, really high-ranking vampire, like from the original line, they can be exceptionally hard to kill. Like, even if you manage to bring them down, usually their body will reanimate elsewhere. Like, they are very, very hard to kill. And once they die once, they kind of figure out your tricks and, you know.
That's a very good point.
Yes.
Myself,
And
I
that's
guess.
in the folklore you've heard, but you're pretty, I mean, you know to not take that lightly.
Yeah. What I'm thinking, Ishmael, is what if there was a way for us to overturn the Orzov's favoring of Andros, so that the Orzov itself eats him whole? Because he's incredibly difficult to kill and ugly.
I'd like to add.
And Ezra.
I wasn't saying I
Ezra.
wanted to add something, I was just saying to the ugly.
Oh.
And I'd like to add, he's ugly too.
We would be able to offer something the Orzov couldn't resist with this wish. I would need to probably do a check to figure out what that would be, but you know.
Does the Orzov not like?
Well, he's one of their like council members. He's one of the syndicate leaders.
So, just to give you a rough breakdown, because I it's kind of short-sighted on my part. But the Orzhov have the Council of Three, which is essentially the lower-ranking officers in the Orzhov. Each one of them is dangerous and powerful for different reasons. You know about Andros, you know about Avaria. The third one you have never seen. You've heard his name before, but you do not know what he is. Like, you've never seen him before. Definitely the most paranoid of the three. And then you have the Obzedat Council, which is like the governing body, the ruling faction, the crown jewel of the Orzhov that keeps everything else under its
And there are ghosts, right?
Yes. Yep. They're a gathering of, I believe, 8 ghosts.
Well, Casper motherfuckers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Does anybody know the spell?
Nope.
I don't think so, but I don't know if it's on my
It is
list or
a
not.
wizard sorcerer spell, I believe.
Which spell?
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
I thought about picking it up, but then I didn't.
Well,
It's really
you-
not nearly as useful as a player as it is as a DM. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot of damage, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of upfront damage. But sometimes you don't want the thing to be reduced to atoms. And it's kind of tough.
You thought about picking it up. Does that mean that you could have it?
No, I already picked my spells.
But can't you change your spells every day?
No, not. I can change my bard spells, but I can't change the ones that I picked up from other classes. Those are specific to specific levels.
it is 5 ghosts, by the way, not 8.
ooh.
5 Caspers.
Well, does anybody else think that this is a good wish? Do we think that we cannot kill said vampire ourselves?
I think
He's
it'd be
got-
incredibly risky. I wouldn't want to put other people's lives at risk.
Thorin, is this guy in charge of a guild?
He's
No.
not in charge of
Oh,
a
not in charge of
guild.
a guild.
He's in charge of one of the branches of the Orzhov.
Ah, I see. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, I mean, power vacuums, you know? It's probably not a big deal.
Vasul, you specifically know that the Obzedat are probably one of the most, like, power vacuum hungry guilds out there. If they can undermine and work their way into the higher echelon, they will do it. That is their entire goal, is to try and be at the top of the guild. They are the ones that will try and take anyone down at any moment for their own gain.
But aren't they already at the top of the guild?
The Obzedat Council are, yes. The Andros is not, and neither are the other Council of Three that are.
But they
underneath the
want
Obzedat.
to. They okay. I like the way you're spitting game here. Let me holler at.
Potentially rally allies.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I don't think we need a wish for that though.
That's what
I
I'm
think we could-
thinking. Is like we could probably finagle this.
Yeah, we could with my
Do a thing.
my matron, and then this other the paranoid cockroach. We could create that vacuum. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But you know, I don't have any ideas for this wish. So
what happened to the
on the table?
the wish about Creed and the sword, right? Or was that the
That's
second
on the
wish?
table.
We,
Yeah, still on the table.
we
Kinda.
scryed Creed's location. We did think about perhaps summoning him here so that we wouldn't have to fight him on his turf, but we're going to have to go there anyways, was the conclusion.
Oh, we have to
All
go
kind
there
of-
anyways?
Yes, Tasmere, basically, it's the sword and creed attached to it are in the same general region as the things we need to kill with that sword.
Oh, so it kind of did the job for us.
More or less. It'll be a harder fight, for certain, but, yes. We also discussed the possibility of being able to hold on to the wish, but that would be a stipulation, and it would essentially be a little harder to get success out of down the line.
Right.
And then
And
there
then
was the
there's-
idea for Ezra to simply have knowledge of all the teleportation circles.
Which seems pretty powerful. Fast travel everywhere. Problem solved.
That'd be awesome.
And that would be a 2 stipulation witch of not only knowing where they are, but knowing what the password is.
Counter would be if we tabled the wish, we would have 2 stipulations anyways. And if we don't have a wish at all, what's the point, right? So even if there's 2 stipulations, I think that probably worth the chance if we can't figure out another wish.
Well, I think we can figure out a wish. Even if it's your wish, Basul, let's just fucking wish for something. It's not like we're gonna figure something out later.
I'm very much on the side of just figuring out a wish.
Yes. So,
I'm just gonna cast my vote for the teleportation circle thing. It seems convenient, it seems straightforward, low stipulations, and we don't have to think about all the possibilities.
I just think we could teleport to the crow. We could teleport to the vampire. They probably got teleportation. So we surprise them. Bam.
Victor, are you trying to say
mean,
something too?
Yeah, we also could use the plant teleportation spell. The druids know it.
It
That's
only
only
works if
when
you have
there's
a
a
tree.
tree.
We are in a space realm thing with no living things. I don't know where the fuck
Correct.
we are.
We have a living thing next to us, and it's Junior.
Oh, Apple would love to leave Junior behind. Oh yes, let's just leave Junior.
Sacrifice.
We also have like
I think what
Put a
he
living
would want to
thing-
do is he would want to go through the portal through Junior, grab onto Junior's hand, and as he's going through, just try and tug him, and then just get him to invert all the way through.
yeah.
Yeah, Junior
That
comes
sounds
out
like
the
it
other
would
end,
work,
but
right?
he's inside out and
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, we'd have to teleport again to flip him back.
Oh no, even better. He's Nega Junior.
Oh no.
He's all like negative.
He's dark
filter.
mode.
He's
Oh my
like,
God.
no, he's like evil,
Oh no!
evil Junior.
No, he'd throw rocks at us and stuff.
That would be
Bad.
funny.
We'd have to put him down.
I'd
We'll
I'd
live.
literally just make him
Teleport him.
adolescent Groot, where he does not want to listen to anything you say.
I love adolescent Groot.
That's great. Yeah, he's the best.
Man.
Well,
But yeah, we're also going to like the place we want to go is a desert, so also like not really any trees.
Not tree friendly.
Could a mushroom just be a living thing?
it has to be big enough for a human being to go through.
It
Are you
is.
growing?
the
Are you
stipulation.
growing
And the spell says
human-sized
transport
mushrooms?
via plants. So
Oh well.
I thought it had to be
technically a
a
fungus
tree
isn't a
big
plant,
enough.
but we won't get into
That's
that.
what I was just about to say. I was just about
magic mushrooms are plants. Come on.
to say.
Sure.
I just don't know if that will work.
I mean, I'm trying to
Eh.
clarify if it would. I don't know.
You don't know. You haven't tried.
Well,
So-
I will second the. Well, okay. Question, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So if we do this teleportation
Mhm.
wish, Ezra knows it. Does
Mhm.
she just like map revealed fucking everywhere she's never
where
been?
they
Just
are?
like ting
That's
ting
what
ting
I
ting.
was
It's
ting?
not.
Like,
It's not a map revealed. It's you basically you do get a ping, like, and you'll know where on the surface. Well, here's the thing. It depends on how you word it. So if you say you just want Ezra to know every teleportation circle
Location
within
and
Ravnica.
location and passwords to use teleportations. Yeah.
Okay.
Every teleportation circle's location and password to get in it. Whatever.
You
that
would
is.
get a bunch of. It would be a lot of information first.
We could pare it down.
Second, it would be not like general locations. It would be like a corner room of this specific castle, like the basement of the Obsidian Council, the whatever. It'll give you specific places, not like I know the entire map.
Yeah,
of
like
Ravnica
it
now.
would call out some random room that you had no idea what it was,
Exactly.
right? Like you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
somebody's basement. You'd be
Yeah,
I don't know
like
what
by
the fuck that is.
name, you would know what it was because, like, if it was Obsidian Council's bedroom, which they wouldn't have, by the way.
yeah.
Just
Or
have a
vampires
teleportation
castle.
circle
What
in
if
their
it?
bedroom.
What if it functioned this way, right? What if it was like if she can visualize general like area, like say the Selesnya Conclave. We know there's a teleportation circle there,
Yes.
right? If she can visualize a space, it'll grab the closest one, and she basically has a skeleton key for teleportation circles. So we can't just teleport to every place on the planet, but if we can visualize a place in the planet, which does actually very nicely
Work with
synergize
scrying.
with her scrying orb,
Fuck yeah.
then she has the ability to basically bypass the code requirement, more or less. It's more like a skeleton key than it is infinite knowledge. Let's
That's
not
fun.
break Ezra's brain.
Yeah, I was worried about her like overdosing and dying.
I also was a little worried. It's like, you want to know all that information? Fine, roll me an intelligence save.
Yeah,
Take
no,
100
that was
damage.
coming. That was going to be there. Unless you guys in the wish
We
stated,
broke her brain.
oh, she can take this amount of information all at once. Yes, that's fine. If you put that as a stipulation, then sure.
I told AJ we were discussing this, and he's like, back to that again? I thought we beat that into the ground. I thought we'd want to ask for the codes and not waste a wish, but I agree this would be cheaper and quicker. I said, we abandoned the secret base. Yes. We're discussing just getting the codes. But yes, I think the ability to lock on to any teleportation circle in the vicinity of a place that she can visualize.
So
And then
what
the ability
happens if,
as well to bypass the code.
say this works or something like say you scry somewhere like on Creed, right? But the closest and then the rules are like the closest teleportation. It would ping you a location, but it wouldn't tell you how far away it is from where you just scried. So what if it's like 100,000 miles, like whatever? like
Still
something-
closer than
That's
what we
true,
are
but we're
now.
still closer than we were.
You know, I'm just saying, like, would that work?
I think the idea is that if there's one in the general area of what she's visualizing, it locks onto that.
Well, should we say like, yeah, no, I don't want to word it anymore because
Here, I'll type it out.
yeah. But is everybody cool with this? Like, I don't know.
Well,
Got my
worried
vote.
Now if I have to do a fucking intelligence save. Please don't kill me.
Well, this way you're not getting killed because it'll just happen when you scry. You're not getting all the knowledge, you're just getting one bit of knowledge every time you scry or what have you.
But it could also be worded that way, is what Torn was saying. So I don't know how that is worded, but it's
Well,
just,
it would be worded if we word it like in a way that like, oh, Ezra can absorb all this knowledge.
absorb knowledge.
You know, it
Yeah,
will add
each
a
time.
stipulation and lower the
That's true. The
success
chances.
of the thing, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I guess
but if we word it this way, she's not getting
all
a
the
fucking
knowledge. at once.
internet brain. She's just
Right.
getting an ability.
It's just each time. Right.
I am
That's true.
Google Maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Google.
yeah.
Hey, Ezra.
Hey,
I have
Ezra.
pasted the first draft of the wish into wish nomination.
You send it to AJ.
Oh yeah.
I will do that. That's going to take me a little longer to type.
Copy paste.
I was thinking that, but I was like, maybe he wants to put extra stuff in there for AJ, which would be weird.
All you have to do is copy paste in the right first draft? Question mark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any input? Put down your umbrella.
Hey girl, let me holler at you. We got this first draft here, baby.
Yeah, we've got this D&D stuff going on while you in NYC.
Yeah, you in NYC, baby. With them pigeons and them rats.
Oh.
I like it. I kind of like it being kind of vague, like near a place that we can see, and then DM can kind of throw in, be like, "Oh, you get a ping." Oh, no, you
yeah,
don't get a ping.
Or yeah, roll if you. That's true.
Does that mean that she
So
would
it's like
have to
sometimes
take
it could be
an...
successful, and sometimes it, possibly wouldn't.
So interesting. Would she have to take a wisdom check? Because it says intuitively knows the combination required.
I threw intuitively in there so that it's not like she's storing the information, but more like she
It
is
comes
really. It's like
to-
being really good at picking a lock.
Ooh.
You know, like you get an intuition for it. You start to just feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she locks onto
Oh,
the teleportation circle and then just essentially feels the fucking tumblers of the runes
Yep.
required
Yep.
to intuitively know what she needs to input.
That's kinda
Snack
fun to think
agrees.
about.
Snack agrees for sure.
Snack is thinking about something else right now.
Right now.
A bit of magically fueled knowledge, always fun. You just have something like no teleportation circle can keep you out. Like that's basically what it is. If you know where it is, you can access it.
I'm into it. Got my vote.
If it's successful, yeah, it's. I mean, that's the thing is. I mean, that's with any wish, but it sounds pretty promising.
Then we could scry on the crow, scry on the vampire, ping a location, scry on Creed, ping a location.
That'd be Creed. Yep.
And here we go on our adventure.
Whee!
And you know, maybe instant death too. You never know what happens.
Yeah, it could be. That's
A part of the thought process that I was having when I threw this together in my brain on the fly was, as a service to Torin, that we don't just always skip travel. Let's not rob ourselves of the adventure,
Oh.
guys.
Yeah, no. That's some of
Well,
the best.
also
Yeah.
I can't do
stuff,
it
too.
constantly because I have one 7th level spell slot, and
Yeah.
that's what teleport is.
Well,
But
that's,
also-
that's
So
a
I
good
have to
point.
long
That's
rest
a good point.
before we would teleport anywhere else.
That's
Yeah,
a good
and it
point.
more or less like you can attempt to scry on someone, they could block you out
Yeah.
and prevent you.
Well,
that,
they-
that would basically be
they
how
block
they'd
me
stop you
out
from getting to them.
When I try to dig deeper, I believe is what it is.
When you start a scry spell, they make a wisdom save to see if you get the scry.
Indeed. So basically, they would have the opportunity to be like, no, and then you wouldn't be able to visualize the spot. But if they fail that, then you just know, and then you can just get to the fucking teleportation circle. That being said, you never know what's on the other side of a teleportation circle. It is taking too long to respond to me.
Oh no.
For posterity, I'm just going to say this. AJ, check your phone more often when you tell me to text you about wishes. You goober.
Hey AJ, we miss you.
Right. If we all had his number, then
Do
we
we miss him?
here.
though? I'm just kidding.
wish you. Yeah.
I miss you.
So I'm currently looking to see if there's a druid spell that like lets me create plants.
Ooh.
Because if I could just like create a plant and then we could use the
We'd still
Yes,
have to go to a
oh,
place
transport.
with a tree
or with another plant.
or with another
It's-
plant, which not
okay.
everyone
Because-
has.
The druid teleportation. AJ's on board with that wish. Okay,
Mhm.
so if everyone's cool with that as a wish, the thing about teleportation circles is that they'll get you places plants can't go. The plants are a nice convenience for when we are in a place with plants, but the teleportation circle, the teleport, we don't need a circle to use. We just need to be going to a circle.
I'm pretty
basically
sure
all it
that
is.
there is a spell.
Well,
called
yeah, you
plant
take
growth,
the time. Yeah,
but
there
let
is
me
plant growth.
check the stipulations. It channels vitality into plants, so there would need to be a plant already planted for that to work.
Already planted.
Yes.
All right, AJ's on board with the wording of this wish. Is everybody else on board?
Yeah, honey bunny.
Third.
All right, sounds like we're all on the same page.
I'm a little.
I don't know.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I don't blame you. If my name was in the wish, I'd be nervous too.
Keep my name out your wish.
Well,
Keep my wife's name out your wish.
I just keep thinking about the careful what you wish for, like you know that kind of a. And Torin,
You'll
it just
shoot
boggles
your
my mind when
eye
Torin is so quiet during these. I know he's like,
Yeah, he's a little sneaky, isn't he?
well, sneaky, and but also like, oh, I didn't think of this. They didn't think. This has been the quietest he's been is through these last
So-
few sessions.
Are those the two stipulations that you would like? Said in the wish.
Yes.
All right.
Anyone ready to bring me back if shit goes down?
I would like Ezra to roll me a d20.
Since she's in the, she's like, don't make
I
me
love
roll.
rolling.
I do. I love it when you roll too.
Loves me.
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
Yes.
Heyo. Heyo.
It's not a 1 through 5, so it did not fail.
Yeah, that's.
With that, you watch as one second.
I'm nervous.
Oh.
I just died.
Don't be
No,
suspicious.
no, you
Don't
didn't.
be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
So,
Don't be. Okay.
with that, Ezra, you well, who I would ask is uttering this. Well, you rolled. Please.
I
read-
didn't know what I was rolling for.
I
just
know, no, no.
rolled the roll.
Please read the. Unless somebody else would like to, it doesn't
wish?
matter. I really only wanted to make you roll. So,
Because you're like, the chances of her.
it is
No.
your, it is technically your wish, regardless of who wishes it. So, I would like for either you or anyone else to read this off specifically. that is in the Roll20 chat.
Anyone want to read
I'll do it.
Want me to read it?
All right.
Dramatically.
Yeah, Abraham, he's got it going
But we
on.
already rolled.
Abdurrah
Yes.
My roll already
Yes, you
is
did.
in.
You already rolled. It
It's
is
in.
done.
Abdul Gontari.
Everybody shut the fuck up and let me wish. I don't want any overlap.
Make a wish.
Can I grab Abe's hand?
Blow out the
Yes, you
candle.
can.
Nervous.
Abraham's just gonna kind of like, I don't know how to describe the face, but he's just gonna look at you and kind of give you a look of it's gonna be okay before turning back to Nemruriath. We wish that Ezra would gain the ability to lock on to any teleportation circle near a place that she is actively visualizing. She would also intuitively know the combination required to access the circle in question.
And so it shall be. You watch as the hand opens up, the amethyst glow pulsing from the center of his palm. His eyes and the ring of amethyst crystals start to light up as he reaches a hand down to you, Ezra, offering it for you to step into.
I'll step into it.
You step in, letting go of Abraham's hand as you feel weight lift. You are now suspended in this massive dragon's palm as you watch the amethyst energy crawl up your legs and eventually reach up into your... You can feel... It almost feels like the warmth of a campfire. Not burning, not hurtful, just warm. And it curls up, and you feel it find its way behind your eyes. Everyone else watches as her hair lifts off of her shoulders. It gives that same anti-gravity. And you watch as her eyes and hair all wash in amethyst color for a moment, and then come back to that raven black, falling as you fall into Nemrurian's palm. It is now done. And he sets you down.
Do I feel any different?
You feel like a warm buzz in the back of your skull for probably a minute or two. But other than that, you don't feel any different.
All right. Well, I feel okay.
That's good.
Give it a whirl. Are we out of scrying spells, probably? Never mind.
No. You've got scrying. You can do scrying.
I just have
She
only
could
one
also just
teleport.
put you alive.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast teleport, that's the main problem. Like, are you
Yeah.
going
No,
by
I just
yourself?
want you to
Are you bringing
scry.
people with you? What are you doing?
Just scry to see if it pings. Like, see if it
Well,
works.
no. What I'm saying is that she doesn't even need to scry it. She can
Just
just
visualize
picture the Selesnya Conclave. She's been there.
Yeah, can
Oh.
I
She's hung
picture,
out with me.
Can I
She'll
picture it
know if it latches on.
and see if anything
Make me a
happens?
history check. How to just see how accurately you remember it.
As Abraham is telling her.
Can I assist?
Paint her a picture.
With
Paint a
descriptions,
picture, bro.
yeah. With a description or a painting, yeah, you can help.
Okay, Ezra.
Unfortunately.
Ezra, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think. Think of the great trunk of the Mont Selesnya, its canopy reaching over the entirety of the Selesnya Conclave. mossy stones and small streams running from its great roots. Picture it.
Either Ezra. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Sorry, I already did it.
You are fine.
I
Because
assumed
that's-
I'd be the person.
That's a success. Well, both of you are. You're making the history check, and he's proficient in history, so you guys could either. It'd be fine. But 22 definitely makes it. As you think you have a pretty clear picture. I mean, it's hard to forget the Mott Celestia, the towering tree in the middle, and these groves that are cut out in the roots between, that just give so much life and vibrance to the area that the Celestia Conclave shepherds over. With that, you have what you believe to be a pretty clear picture, and as you all are describing that, Nemrurianth speaks once more.
It's now. And you do, like, every time he speaks, this time you can, like, feel air. Because he is speaking not with his mind, but with his voice. I believe. It's time to rest. He looks towards Zanai first. When I awake, if you want your friends back, I think I could help with that, depending on how long it's been. And before he, like, passes out, and Silver, I can assist in bringing balance to Dragonheim on this realm. And just fully conks out after finishing that word. I don't know if y'all heard that.
There's a crash in the other room. That's
Was that the sound of him conking out?
yes. All of that
Immersion.
amethyst, like, reaching the ground. Yes, definitely. I would say that this would be a good time. What would you like Ardor to do?
Wait, did I get anything from picturing?
From picturing it,
Yeah, because wasn't it
you
like
feel
a ping or
you
something?
feel a warm buzz again at the back of your mind. You feel like in the image you are picturing, it is towards the top of the tree. Oh, no, it wouldn't be. It would probably be underneath. If only there
Remind
were
me-
gigantic blankets hanging around.
Taken isn't coming with us, right? He's got his own thing to work on.
No, he's not. That was my original question because I was like, Taken could fly, and then I could take the rest of us.
I'm going to be here for quite some time. I need to find out how the metallics can come back. if I can do that, if we can level the playing field even a little bit, I think that would be a good use of my time. I want to help you, Paul, but I think this is maybe the best way I can.
And I suppose even a dragon could use some help.
I don't believe we've met before. He holds out a massive clawed hand. Token Starsworn.
Ado Mundare, Pyromancer,
Good to meet you.
if we're doing titles, I guess.
It's not, I guess it's more of a name than a title, but neither here nor there. It is good to meet
The
you.
point
What was that?
is, if
Sorry.
you're looking to even the playing field with these dragons, I'd be keen to help.
And
I have
would gladly
unfinished
take it.
business with Rock Shaladon.
I think there's more than a few that have the same sentiment. There's one thing that I would like. I remember where I was born, again, created, whatever it was. I would like to try and see one of your memories of the place I was brought to. If I could glean any information off that, that would be invaluable.
Sorry, who is he speaking to?
He's just speaking to the party. Like he wants to see somebody's memories.
Oh, of the place where we found him?
Yes. Yeah, because
I'll-
you found
I
him as
say
like a
he can-
snowball.
Yeah, as a snowball
Yeah,
in
and
he-
Casimir's lair.
Yeah,
I
he
say
does not remember anything of being there.
I can try to help you.
All right. He brings down his head, which, by the way, is about the size of your body now, almost. And just puts his forehead forward towards you.
I'll put my head forward too.
As it touches, you can feel the quick inhale as even just touching him, he is cool to the touch. Not enough to deal any harm, but
It's like putting your hand in snow.
yes, very much so. And for everyone else, he looks silver now. Like you can see a little bit of the remnant of snow, and you can see some like white that folds through the scales, but he looks like a silver dragon now. As you touch, a silverish blue light emits from where the two of you connect. Not visible by you, but by anybody who's watching. As a mist of fog opens up in your mind of the place that he is looking for. As you go through the memories of having to weave through these different trapped areas and zones where the literal air wanted to choke the light out of you, or draw it, or
chill it to the bone. You eventually make it to the inner sanctum, where you saw the massive skeletal form of a red dragon coated in magma. It was through this, through the signs, the symbols, all the things that he sees as you are going through it. He eventually draws back and says, "All right, I think that's a good place to start. I think I get at least the bare minimum of what she accomplished. Hopefully by amassing, instead of life, perhaps wealth can be a substitute." You see, like, now he is starting to think, and the gears just immediately start to turn. As he is saying these things, Ezra, you get a warm buzz.
Oh, because I'm thinking of the lair. Yeah.
This one is odd, because you don't feel like it's coming from underground, nor do you feel like it's coming from anywhere in particular in this space. It feels central to this place, but not it's not underground. It's not outside of it. It is just central to it. It is at the center.
That's right, because we were in like a pocket dimension, weren't we? When we went there? Didn't we come out of that? We came out of the wall.
You don't know exactly what it was. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Nope.
Yeah. No, you don't know what it was. I mean, you do know that it was a separate plane. Like, that is obvious. You walked through a wall and you were in a completely different place. And when you exited, you also exited through the walls of the Chamber of the Guild Pact. Like, yes, that is a demi-plane. 100%. Other than that, you don't know.
Interesting.
Well, did it work?
The memory transfer? I think so.
Yes, it definitely, it worked. I think I have something to work with now. I will continue to do that as I have some help from our new friend.
Yes, it was good to meet you all. I hope that we see each other again.
Can I hold out my hand? Are we saying goodbyes right now? Is that what's happening?
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
To him?
He is going to
Seems
help
like
Taken. So if you guys are leaving, then yes.
Our crossing of paths was a short one, Ezra.
Thank you for empathizing.
Yes. I see him in you, my Elijah. Don't let go of your hope for people. He never did. I wish I could say the same.
Well, still a chance.
By the way, I'm just curious. What's the deal with that, like, that slime woman? She tried to hug me while I was flying through, and I just flew past it. But
That's a question for Victor.
Yeah. So about her, wonderful person. She hugged me and then gave me slime powers.
wait, slime what?
Slime powers. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like, real nice, on our side. Kind of. A
You
little
watch, like, as you continue talking, and when you described what happened to you, like, you see his eyes like start to go up, and almost within a second or two, he's like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know whether it's questionable or not. I haven't met her. But good for you, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Anyways,
To the rest of you, I'm glad you're not dead. You like good folk.
What a,
thanks.
what a thing to say.
I'll go up and shake Ardor's hand. And thank you for your help.
It's clear to me that your size isn't the only place for your strength. Your true strength is in your group. You all look out for each other. And I hope that I can be helpful in making sure that your home stays unruled by draconic beings.
We appreciate it. You're welcome back anytime.
Should our paths cross again, I hope they will. Best of luck. Now, you, Silver One.
Yes,
Tarken, was it?
it was.
I'm eager to get started.
As am I.
What's first?
First? I think probably laying out some kind of diagram. There's not a great service for that. You watch as he starts to walk over to a wall in the chamber.
Wait. Can Ardor just do one thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Can Ardor walk over and cast Burning Hands at 4th level against the dead body of this astral dreadnought, essentially like...
Oh, it's gonna sting.
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but creating like a blackened surface for Tarken to draw on? Like, just covered in soot.
Just roll me damage to see how much area you cover.
Pull up his character sheet real quick.
Yeah, as he starts stepping off and he notices you step off in another direction, he turns and just watches.
So it is 1d6 for each slot level above.
By the way,
First, so that's another 3, so 66.
Zanai has just been sitting over here holding basically like a flint and steel for the entire time you guys have been talking. Looking at the body of her two friends that are on a pyre.
As he's going and setting this on fire.
Yeah, but at the same time, Nemrurians let her know towards the end, like when he was laying down, that he could bring them
possibly.
back. And so you just see her over there now. Like, she's kind of a puddle at the moment. Less holding the flint and steel and more just lying there in a puddle.
He's a cutie.
Sag. I dealt 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage.
Trying to
with
just
that,
cover as
you-
much area as possible,
you
just
coat-
blacken it.
A pretty large surface. Not that I don't appreciate it. It is a little bit vulgar. As well as I think we'd need like 2 or 3 more.
That can be arranged.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
He starts to step over. I guess it is already dead. It's probably alright.
This one will be at 3rd level.
Alright.
Because I don't have another 4th level spell slot.
It's more damage. So
There you go. Is that
Alright.
enough?
We will start with it and we'll figure it out as we go. You watch as he
Right. He just starts like brushing off his hands.
circles around and just starts to. You can watch as his finger comes up and like just a small beam of frost comes off one talon, and he starts drawing arcane symbols. Do you know Draconic?
Ardor?
Yes.
Let me double check. Nope.
All right. As soon as he like turns around and notices you aren't following, he's like, "Oh, that might make it a little difficult." Okay. I think I can make some sigils. What languages do you know?
I speak Vidalcan. Also common. But if you said you were making a diagram, is it like a map?
I mean, that'll be part of it. But
I'm good with maps.
It's more about the arcana of it all.
Oh, well. Let me know if I can be useful. Anyways.
All right. He starts etching in Draconic because that's what his mind goes to more aptly than anything else.
Oh shit! Hold up. No, he's wearing the Circlet of Red Dragon command, so he actually can understand and speak
there you
Draconic.
go. There you go.
Oh shit!
And so yeah, you look at the sigil and you're like, I don't know Draconic. That's what is that? And it's Draconic. And yep, I read that now apparently. So yes, as he goes through, you are able to read the arcane sigils. And just for like the start off point, roll me either an arcana or an investigation check. It could be history too. It can be any of those. All right. 18. We'll grab his real quick. There we go. You guys make some decent headway.
Nice.
So, with that, I would like to ask the rest of the party what they're doing. I already saw Snack's note that yes, you want to make your minds stronger and safer.
Right. Yes.
Yes. If you wanted to wait for an Nemrurianth to awaken again, you could. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, unless your party wants to move.
Well. Okay.
I mean, that's the way I'm gonna put it.
Well, I would definitely tell them I think that it's important that I mean, or I guess, okay, I'm saying to everyone, I don't know if you guys are planning on leaving, but I feel like it's very important that Mocha and I try to defend ourselves as best as possible, mind-wise. So, I mean, did we have a place that we're running off to right now?
I was dead 10 minutes ago.
Well, right, I know.
More like 30, but
I'm so glad to have you back, Abe.
I was dead. I'm in no rush to go anywhere, really. If
Right.
you need to stay, you need to stay. I suppose we could get comfortable as he just like looks around at all this stone.
Snack, with your passive perception, you do notice where he laid down, the crystals around his, like the crest of crystals that is around his head. Two of the smaller ones are blinking.
Oh, that's weird. I would point that out to everyone. Two of his crystals look like they're blinking.
They're just a tiny little amethyst pulse, like very minuscule.
It's like a battery charger.
Is that what it means? That he's low? He's low?
Just kidding.
I mean, you could go over and examine it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would go investigate that.
All right.
Last
roll
time I
investigation.
touched a crystal on a dragon, bad things happened.
Yep, that was a white dragon who didn't want you touching it.
Right. I feel at least a little closer to.
Yes, he was not actively trying to kill you.
Right.
You also don't think his body's cursed. I mean, what?
Oh, really? Say it again, DM. What is happening?
Oh gosh.
Let me scroll down. 23. With
Yes.
23.
So I should have
you
said that. Sorry.
Come over
23 to hit.
to
Well, no, I'm
come over
not
to
hitting.
the
I'm definitely not hitting it.
the duo of small crystals that are glowing and pulsing. You look into them, and you can't do much else besides just look at it from different facets. And it's as you're looking at it from different facets that you see like this very small bright speck in the middle of it. And for some reason, that small little light is familiar. Feels like your sister. You look at the other one, and it feels like you.
He's making crystals for you.
Oh, that's okay. That's weird feeling. Mocha, I would ask Mocha to come over and see if she feels the same way about it.
One second. She gets up from where she was sitting. All right. She comes over, looks. Let me check. Guess she'd either do investigation or arcana. So let's check which one she's better at. There you are. Yep, arcana. I mean, they're pretty.
But doesn't one of them feel like you? Or look at the other one. Does it feel like me?
Now she's Irish.
I don't know that I'm feeling. Okay. One second.
close your eyes and reach out with your mind.
She does so. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I. Oh, that's weird.
I know, isn't it? I guess he's like working on something for us, or we're a part of him, or he's a part of. I don't. Strange.
I don't know. You watch as she looks towards the dragon itself. I don't think I can help myself.
Wait,
you watch as
what are you
her eyes
doing?
go like flash white for a second. She's casting Detect Thoughts. Let's see. She does so. You watch as the dragon's crystals do burn brighter for just a moment, like something might be happening, and then you notice them soften quite quickly. As she comes back. Yes, he was a little irritated at me. Understandably so.
Yeah.
Curiosity got the better of me. They're not done yet. And he said that he might not be awake for a few days. But by tomorrow morning, those crystals should be ready, and they will offer what he told us about the help.
So, we're just supposed to take them?
He said just to touch them?
Oh, okay.
By the way, it looks like a starscape in his head. Just to put that out there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
I bet it was. But you shouldn't have done that.
No, I shouldn't have, but
I know.
I couldn't help it.
Curiosity. Yeah.
It does kill cats.
It does.
It did not kill this one. Well.
Okay, so tomorrow we can touch those crystals and.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Too high.
Okay. Well, then I would go back to the party and let everyone know that.
Yes, you guys never.
Tomorrow,
I mean, yeah, you. Did
Yeah, I mean, we kind of
kill
went up
the head.
to his.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you go back.
Yeah.
Now everyone knows. Tomorrow morning, you are free to go if you would like to.
After we touch the crystals.
By the way, Abraham was mentioning how there's not really anywhere comfortable. As you say that, another crystal lights up. Snacky, you would notice because your passive perception is very high. And you see amethyst, because everything is. Amethyst fog starts to collate in the space around, and you watch as it solidifies somewhat, but never really stops floating in air. It makes up some armoires, some just comfy looking couches. It makes up some tables and chairs and beds. Almost like amethyst cloud of furniture that's just being sustained in the space. And now you're getting the picture. He's still aware, for sure.
Well, that was nice of him. Thank you. Abe, your lounge.
Wait, there's a lounge?
Well, you were complaining about the rocky space, and look.
There is a bunch of furniture that is made out of amethyst fog.
Looks comfy.
If I go sit in it, am I gonna fall through?
You can certainly try.
Try.
I would like
Yeah.
to attempt to sit
You attempt
in
to
the
sit.
On a chase
comfiest looking
lounge.
cloud chair.
As you attempt to sit, make me a con, wisdom, and dexterity sit. No.
I was
I'm
like,
proficient
what?
in all of those.
Oh my goodness.
You sit
back.
down, and it feels like you're sitting on a cloud.
Ishmael will jump on one and lay down.
You jump
He makes all the saves.
the same amount that you go down, which is about 3 feet. You then launch upward.
Oh, this is
And
nice.
I like nestle in like a cat, but not a
Oh.
cat.
You,
If
I'm
only
gonna
there's
be
something
honest.
we could do
you,
about this gloomy
you
atmosphere.
probably bounce
Like a
about
minotaur.
10 times before you are able to stop yourself.
That would be so funny.
With all this armor.
Big
So
old
heavy.
minotaur. Yeah, just shaking around the
With that,
Ishmael is tired.
yes,
Goes to
you
sleep.
all can find a night's rest, and a quite comfortable one at that. As you all are getting ready for rest, you watch as Varinus smiles at all of you. Well, it was well met, and I can honestly say I would never want to do it again. But
Oh.
Varinus,
I am glad that I got the chance to adventure with you.
Thank you so
You-
much for everything.
Varinus,
Yes,
can I talk to you for a moment? Privately?
certainly. Wherever you would like to take her, she will follow.
Just down here sounds good.
Are you within 60
Check
feet?
the 60 feet.
Right,
yeah.
check your 60
Yeah.
So
feet.
if you're
60
whispering, I'll say that people will have to be within 30 feet of you to properly listen. And that's with a perception check.
I want to thank you for helping us, truly.
Well, you are most welcome, Basul.
I also have a business position for you.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we
What
Oh
would
go.
that
my god.
Yeah.
This is why he does it out of earshot.
Right?
This is his grassroots, by the way, just to let you all know.
This is actually, that is literally what. Hey, sex work is still work. Don't forget that.
Oh my god.
For the
World's oldest
recording.
profession.
For those listening.
For those listening, do not listen to what Matt has to say.
I mean, are you arguing that
Go
sex
into
work is not work?
secret
I am not arguing anything about it. I'm just saying
There's a
don't listen.
secrets channel. There's a secrets channel.
I think you heard earlier that I'm trying to leave the Orzhov.
I did.
I would like to extend to you and your kin an opportunity for a business relationship. Would that sound interesting to you?
I would need to know what this business is first.
Well, I have a picture in my head, but I want to know if the picture in your head is the same as the picture in my head.
The only way that could be is if I could read your thoughts, and I cannot do that.
Probably a good thing. I really like peanut butter. But I'm thinking that you and your kin would be excellent for helping with certain subterfuge of political, those in control, if you catch my meaning.
I think I do.
I'm talking a little bit of diverting some money, hiding capital, also strong-arming particular units of collective organization and work.
I think I'll stop you there.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
I think I'll stop you there.
Uh-oh.
If you... I understand how the Orzhov operates. And I understand that being with them for a set amount of time can lead to certain habits. These habits are not shared by me or my kin.
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I wanted to direct this at the Orzhov itself against Andros in particular.
I understand, but backhanded tactics for backhanded tactics is not our forte. If you...
What would you be open to? Like, how would you help that situation? I feel like the three of you could really lend some aid. Andros is a terrible, terrible vampire.
I mean, if you could... The only thing that we could truly help with, and I can run it by my mother and my sister, since this dragon is now here, and I could feel no ill intent off of him, except towards that creature that we saw. If he's here to protect it, we may not need to be any longer. If somehow you could find a way to, I don't know, make vacancy in... I mean, there are 3 of us, and you were talking about a council of 3, right? I mean...
Ooh, so you're positing that we overturn those 3 with you 3?
Possibly. And with that, we might be able to take the Obsidat out as well and make it a proper place of worship instead of a den of thieves.
Varanus, I believe we have an understanding. So when it's time, can I count on the 3 of your help?
Like I said, I will have to talk with my mother and my sister first. But
Okay,
I
well...
can send you a message.
Perfect. Do you have my number?
As long as I've seen you, I've got it.
Oh my goodness. Thank God she's on our side.
Thank you, Basul.
Well, thank you, Varanus.
As she says that, thank you all as well. And she brings that word back, and you watch as she floats up for a moment and just disapparates into twinkling yellow lights.
Is she gone?
Yes.
I
she
make
is.
my way back up to, right here.
I
So,
respect belief
if she's
that
gone,
was-
how the hell do we get out?
well,
Teleportation?
I did pick up this nifty thing.
Are we just not gonna tell the ship that brought us here that we're done?
Right.
I also think I had mail on the way.
You did?
Yeah.
By the
So
way,
maybe
I would
maybe-
love. Abraham, would you roll me a d20?
I know the way out.
That's a 5
It
for
is.
those listening.
It is. That gives this a 5% chance to work. You lucky son of a bitch. That's above 75.
Did it work?
Towards voice.
What does that mean?
You lucky
does
son
that
of a
mean?
bitch.
You get your gauntlet +2, bro.
You're good. Your knuckles.
The griffin has found you.
Right now, it means nothing, because nothing's happening right now.
Okay.
Are you worried that we won't be able to find our way out of here?
I mean,
Because I know the way.
well, yes, but this is a weird
Oh, and
place.
I said 5%, didn't I? I should have said 25% because that makes sense because it's 5 is 25% of 20, right? That's how that works? Yes.
We followed you. At least I.
Yeah.
I was
See,
like, oh, he must
I
have got
didn't follow
25.
you.
My brain
I was very
didn't work.
confused.
It's fine.
I was like,
when
so
you
was
said
the
it was
D20
above
roll-
25, and I was
Yeah,
like, he meant
I just
25.
didn't put the 20. I saw the 5 and I said 5, but it was 25 because you know.
God
Yes, man.
damn!
It's
I
okay.
understood
lucky
you,
son of a
Jordan.
Thank you.
I am a lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, you are.
But first, we gotta find our way out.
Well, we're resting, aren't we? Are we not resting?
You are.
Yeah, we're resting. We're
Okay. so
Ishmael's
we're just
sleeping
talking
already.
While we're
Yep.
resting.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
talking in his sleep right now.
Just yeah. That's right.
So,
I mean, it's very-
Who's gonna?
did everyone read their letters then? I just remembered that I had given those to you, Snack, with the whole
I
upon
did-
my death thing.
I did give them all out.
Right.
But-
I wanna. Can I hand
Very
mine back
well
to
written.
his?
Yeah. I was
wanna-
actually
Thank
gonna
you.
do the exact same thing.
You don't get to say goodbye to me through a letter.
Yep. Here's mine as well. Plus your families. I didn't have to deliver your families.
Thank you for holding on to them, my friend.
Of course.
You want mine back?
No, you can
You already read your
keep them, and actually, as they're kind of being handed back by Ezra and Snack, he's going to take the one that's for his family, but he's not going to take back the two that you guys are holding out. He kind of pushes them back towards you. Those have been given. They're yours.
I'll put it back in my cloak.
I mean, some of what I wrote might not be totally appropriate, considering the fact that I'm no longer slowly withering away.
Wait.
But-
What does that
Well,
mean?
you could just tell me what it says yourself. Then I don't need to read it. I put my hand
He's
back up.
just to make sure he's saving it until he dies again. That's what he's really doing.
You're free to read them or not read them as you need. But they've already parted with my hands.
Good to know.
But I will take this one. He just like shoves the one for his family back into his pack. Hopefully, I won't be turned to dust again.
Right. Definitely.
as you all have a moment of rest and respite, Snack, roll me, I think, honestly, a perception check. No. It would be investigation. It would be an investigation check. Roll me investigation.
For everyone at home, she rolled a 7 and it's a 21.
Yeah, because she's a rogue and she's very proficient. Some would say an expert in
just
with,
a little.
with that. You, especially in this space, you can feel almost a tether. And it's less like a tether and more like a net. It feels like, for lack of a better term, have you ever seen the X-Men and do you know about Cerebro?
Cerebro.
I've seen X-Men movies, but
Yes. So anytime Professor X goes into that room and puts that helmet on that lets him see everybody, it feels very similar to that. Just being in this space.
Okay.
To you, it
Like
feels like you
connected
could
to-
reach out to a lot of different people if you wanted to.
People that I know, or people that I don't know, or
Anything in between.
oh wow, okay.
You, though, do notice, with your investigation check, that there's a mind that is very close to you, that is definitely not one of your parties, nor your sisters, nor Takens, nor Nemririans. It seems to be coming from that ship. The one that looks like a snail.
Do I know that ship? The snail one?
You
were-
went in there for just a brief
Yeah.
moment when you were talking with Victor.
Oh, gotcha.
It is this one right here.
Okay, yeah. I forgot about the.
As you notice it, it notices you.
Hmm.
Don't be alarmed.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be.
Did
you say don't be
That
alarmed?
voice,
I'm
yes,
just trying
that
to.
voice creeps into
That's
your
what you said.
mind.
Okay. Okay. Don't be alarmed.
I can't move. I'm
Oh.
worried. That thing will kill me. As he says that thing, you get a sense that it's putting just your attention in the direction of the massive amethyst dragon.
Okay. I would try to think back, I guess, because we're thinking,
Yeah.
communicating.
Uh-huh.
Who are you?
That's a great question. Let me come up with a name. I can't help it.
We've had this nautiloid carrot dangled in front of our face multiple times now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've probably missed it. I'm not a rabbit.
Mimics.
Hmm? Mimics?
Actually, that's not the proper vernacular. It would say, "We are Ibiks."
We are in it.
We are farmers.
Dun, dun,
Dun 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 dun. We're not.
Nerds.
Sponsored by farmers.
We're not sponsored.
No,
No, we're
that's
not.
exactly
No,
what I
no,
thought
no, no,
once
no.
I got done with it.
No, we have to say that's.
We are not sponsored.
I will blot it out. Don't worry.
Not.
But we're open to people sponsoring.
All right. With that.
Good marketing campaign,
Oh
guys.
yes, perfect.
It.
What?
What?
Say it again, DM.
Yeah,
His-
what?
I will just type it. Make it easy.
Just type.
Can you whisper louder?
Oh. Okay.
Ibiks.
Well, man, I spelled it all wrong.
Was that louder?
It was.
It was.
Yeah, I just got closer. It helps.
Yeah, you just had to try a little bit.
Yes, I only had to try a little bit.
Oh my. Now
There you
that's
go.
like
That's nice. Yeah. Good whisper. Good whisper. Gold
You're
star.
welcome.
What? So okay. What? I don't understand.
DM, what's an Ibix?
What kind of being are you?
You were asleep. Snack. What was your question?
Oh, I was asking like what are you? What? I don't want to say what are you. That sounds like I'm being rude. What sort of being are you?
What are you?
What are you? Yeah.
As your awareness is a little bit more drawn to this thing, you notice that it's less of just one, like, mind, and more like multiple.
Okay. What are all of you?
We are
Farmers.
Shut your foul mouth.
Right? I know.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, but we are not farmers.
Right.
We've been trying to reach you about your card.
Oh my god.
Emma,
Okay,
I
that
will
was my
mute
last one.
you.
That
I
was
will,
my last one.
I
He kept
will
telling
mute you.
It was my last one. I'm on.
I love it, but at the same time.
But
um,
I'm done.
I know. We are progenitors, pilgrims from beyond the astral sea. I would very much appreciate a way out of here. If you could muster it.
I don't understand. Are you a prisoner?
Also, once again, where he said I, or it said I,
Or we?
it should have been
they-
we.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. What? Are you all prisoners?
We are.
Is she actively speaking to this, or
No,
this,
no.
is this all
It's
telepathic?
in my mind. But how am I supposed
Okay,
to
so
do that?
I'm just sitting in the chair, just like twiddling my thumbs.
I probably look
enjoying
like
my
I'm
time.
sleeping or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I mean, she could have. Yeah, I mean, it depends. You're not being very like overt with this conversation, right? You're just lounging.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Mhm.
Yeah, you don't notice
Also-
anything. It's literally just a conversation between minds at the moment.
So
With that being
here's
said.
a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Abraham hasn't really taken a moment to really, gander at the fact that a nautiloid is just sitting there. I did successfully
You did.
roll these illithids into existence.
You did.
Would I recognize
You
from
have,
rumors and description
You
that
have.
this is illithid related?
You have advantage on a history check.
Don't let me down.
Not great. Not great.
12.
You don't know what this vessel is. Like you remember hearing about, you know, illithid are still on your brain. They are, because you even fought some undead
Yeah, we did
ones
fight them.
when you were combing through the slithering halls. But you're not familiar with much more than the illithid themselves. You do remember a book like mentioning them flying, and less flying, but like floating in the astral sea upon ships. But the connection between this vessel and that is not there.
All right.
All right. With that, the other thing I'm gonna do, because right now we have a very, 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 very psychic dragon, just like snoozing over there, and I've already told you he's very aware. So, let's just check. He is going to roll an investigation also. Not with advantage, but the first number is a 34. All right. Give me just a hot second so that I can make this not whisper rolls ever. Ooh, whisper toggle would be nice. Let's do that. Where's that? I don't even. Oh, maybe there. Okay. Public or yes. Okay, sweet. With that, as it is, continue your conversation.
Oh, in my mind?
Yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah.
asking. It was asking for a way out. if
Maybe
you
a
could
way out.
muster
And
it. Yes.
and I was asking if they were prisoners. If they had gotten. Why can't they get out?
We are not prisoners. We just cannot move quickly or really at all without assistance.
Oh. Okay. Well. I'm not sure why I should help you get out.
Out of the kindness of your heart.
Oh, well. Okay.
Hey, DM, roll a persuasion. No, I'm just
Right.
If that does not suffice, I can grant knowledge. And with knowledge, power. I sense you have a mind that could comprehend my ways.
At that, Sinek would just say, "Well, I'll see what I can do," and then try to sever that,
Yeah. You.
if possible, connection.
If you're trying to like keep it shut out, I would say roll me an intelligence save. Not to like any ill effect, but if you want it to be completely shut out, then just roll me a save and we'll see how high the number is.
You said an intelligence save?
Yes.
Okay. A 17.
You feel like you severed the connection.
I would turn to Mocha and see if she's asleep yet.
She was getting close. I'll roll an investigation check for her real quick to make sure she wasn't in on this conversation.
That's what I was wondering too. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, of course, my brain won't even work. There is an investigation check right here.
Roll for her too. I have her sheet up. I just didn't. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Next time you can roll, and that way I don't feel bad.
Right. It was a 7.
She is already passed out. She had a long day, and died.
Right. I know. That's true. Okay. Well, then I definitely wouldn't wake her up.
I feel you, Mocha.
Yeah. I'd just be like,
Yeah, no,
I'm so
Ezra,
happy
you
she's
are
here to
feeling
sleep.
the exact same way. As well as Abraham. You all are feeling like you just woke up from death. Because you did.
Well, I mean, technically, I just kind of got wished back into existence. Am I really that fatigued? As opposed to someone who literally was like a splatter on the pavement.
So it's not so much like I'm not gonna lie, Mocha and Ezra both, you didn't get wished back. You just got reanimated because you were close enough to the action of your death that he didn't have to use a wish spell. You both are very, 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 very tired. Abraham is not so much. You still feel sluggish and like, I mean, you're awake. And honestly, sleep doesn't sound that good right now. It feels almost too far from life once you start to think about it.
Would I notice
Ishmael's
that
not
Abe
even
is
tired.
still awake? What's next?
With your passive
I would think.
perception, yes.
I would think so. Okay. So I'd be like, Abe.
Yes, and Ishmael is past the F out as well.
Right. It's a big lug.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
just got banished to another plane. He's not even tired.
Right.
Yeah, no.
He didn't
but
even do anything the whole fight.
You hit
Right, you
cloud
didn't.
bed and it just out.
Cloud bed's comfy.
You're like, I have all this energy. Okay, so I would to Abe just like
Yes, Snack. Why are we whispering?
well, because people are sleeping, right? I mean, Mocha's out and Ishmael's. Let me listen to him snore and he's out.
I mean, I suppose that's courteous of you, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Ezra's
Ishmael
drooling.
could. Pretty sure after. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure,
he's just.
let's whisper.
Okay. So, do you know if somebody's being like truthful with you? I have a hard time with that.
I mean, I've been known to call someone on their bullshit from time to time.
Well, if you're asked a favor and you ask why you should help that person or people, and they say, out of the goodness of your heart, but then they say they have knowledge to give you.
I feel like this is both incredibly vague and overly specific to be a hypothetical.
It is. You know me too well. It is. Of course it is.
Sorry, maybe I should have rolled an insight for that.
No. So
Also, personally.
here's
We're
the
pretty
thing.
close. You know me.
When it is between party members specifically, you guys have been with each other long enough. You guys don't need insight checks. If someone is lying and you see it, so the only difference, the only way that
I
would
feel
say,
like I could lie to the party.
you could. The only way that works is if I describe something and everyone hears it, then I have you roll deception.
Okay, so
Snack, if you were attempting to deceive Abraham,
No.
let me know. You can roll deception.
No. I was not.
Okay.
so you're
I really
telling me not a hypothetical then?
Sure.
Okay, who's making the offer? Like,
Well,
it's not Victor, is it? He's not asking you to get his
No.
cuff off.
no. You know I wouldn't even be
That
asking
sounds
you about
dirty.
that.
I
Get
know.
your
That's
off.
exactly where my brain went before. I was like, oh yeah, he has the freaking armband.
You know I wouldn't even be asking you about that. There's no way.
I mean, probably, but you never know.
Yeah, no. Nothing's changed that drastically since you've not been here.
I'm still really fuzzy on how much has changed since I died. There's really no semblance of time.
Yeah.
You know,
That would-
just kind of skips, so I don't really know what happened. That's why I ask.
Well, that is tough. But I'm still the same.
Okay.
Same snack that you remember.
Okay. So back to your non-hypothetical.
Right. I don't know if I should help these people or not. Or not people. They're not people. These beings.
Which being?
I would.
Because that one pointing at the dreadnought is dead,
Right.
or so I hope. That one is asleep, and
Yeah.
as far as I know, everyone else is taking.
A snack would like
When you
give
look
the
over
old
at
like
Ishmael,
nod ahead.
Ishmael wants to do a giant crab, and he swings with his hammer.
Oh
in his
God.
sleep.
He doesn't hit us, does he? We gotta move away from him.
Ishmael,
Oh God.
roll me an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
Okay, I'm definitely using the
Oh,
dodge
thank
action.
God I'm
No.
right next to him.
Just to
forget
let
what he
you
has to
know,
reach.
what we're
Oh,
looking
God.
for here is if he hits a natural, like, 1 through 4. If that happens,
Oh boy.
then the hammer's coming out of his grip.
Wait, what? Why is?
We're good. There was a natural 7 there.
Okay.
Oh, hello. What? Ooh, it's a soundboard. Don't touch it right now.
Oh, touch
Hello,
it!
young human. Don't touch the
It's
soundboard.
Torrance voice to be like, don't touch it, don't.
Don't touch it right now, though. You can touch it later.
Don't touch the
bright.
soundboard.
Very expensive.
It's not very. Oh, I mean, it's over $100 bucks. It's fine.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah. What's that thing? What's that thing?
For those of
Which
you
one?
at
Which
home,
one?
this is Torrance' nephew.
This one? Yeah, it is a bad guy.
What's that one?
That one is the same thing.
Yeah,
guy.
that's the dangerous.
Yeah, it is a dangerous one.
You want to bouncy?
Yeah, there's a bouncing
Me.
All right. I'll try to get through things. Where was I before this happened? Oh,
Abraham
yes.
and I were.
7.
Yeah.
The hammer does not fly out of Ishmael's grasp, and therefore he swings in his sleep, but he's far enough away from people that nobody gets hit by it. So, you were asking about mines and creatures of the like.
And flares.
Yeah, you know.
I was nodding to Abe and like giving the old head shrug to the boat, the snail boat, being like, over there. In that ship thing. There's beings. Yeah. that are. They say they need help away from the Meridian, which makes me question.
Well, I haven't known this big purple dragon for very long, but if they don't like him, I'd probably err on the side of we shouldn't help them.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
That's just the gut feeling.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
You know, much like how, he's kind of been helping us. It seems like these things weren't supposed to get out, perhaps. So maybe we just ignore... What did you say is speaking to you again?
Ibix was what they called themselves. Have you heard of that?
I mean, no. I don't know an Ibix by name.
Well, it's like there's many minds of them, but they're all in unison? I don't
Sir, do I get another opportunity to make this connection?
I mean, with you are hearing this voice, by the way, Snack.
Oh boy. Even though I tried to block them out.
Abraham, you can attempt a history check one more time. This time it will be with disadvantage because you already rolled twice.
Sixteen.
16 is enough. 15 was the DC.
Oh boy.
With
And I missed out on a nat 20. Feels bad.
Yep. I mean, it is what it is.
Damn this disadvantage.
I know.
Anyways, 15.
With a 16, it's on the tip of your brain, like, what were their ships called? Nautiloids. Nautiloids are usually referred to as a type of sea creature. You know that the Simic studied them quite a bit. They looked like, yeah, that's an nautiloid right there. Yeah.
Upon this stroke of realization, Abe is going to bolt up from the little poofy cloud seat that he had sat down in, just like straight to his feet.
Oh. I know what that is.
And he's going to start walking towards it.
Did his sudden movement right next to me wake me up at all? Or is
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
That's fair.
Hold on, wait. Being respectful.
LOL.
I forgot.
My gosh.
Nice.
God damn it.
Nice. Yes, the sudden
Tell me
movement.
about disadvantage.
The reason that you notice it is not. It's not because someone's making noise. You just notice Abraham's absence. Like the feeling of him being close right now is very palpable. And you feel it move away.
I can tell you I love Isaiah with all my heart, but I do not notice when he leaves the bed.
Well, Ezra does.
Guess Ezra loves Abe more than I love Isaiah.
Oh no.
LOL.
It is because Ezra is a literal hero bard who has fought against dragons and
I
nightmares.
know. I'm not actually saying that.
I know you're not. I know you're joking. I was just letting
Also-
you know.
Snack would also follow Abe and be like, wait, Abe, wait, what?
Wait,
Because
what
we
are
were
you
in the middle of
guys
a conversation.
just kind of sitting up? What are you guys doing?
I know what this is. This is a nautiloid. I've never seen one up close.
I would be trying to talk to Ezra, but being like, but I don't know why Abe, I don't know.
Now in your mind, Abraham, I can teach you things.
Ooh,
I can
oh,
let you
that's
know.
Oh,
that is strange.
We
Abe, wait.
will teach you. It is our purpose to teach you.
Abe, I'd be like trying to get a hold of Abe. Abe, you said not to trust them. Remember, we just talked about this. Why are you
I'm not.
running towards
I'm
them
not
now?
trusting it. I just want to take a look.
Wait, no, this feels like you're being possessed or something. I would try to hold on to
You
Abe,
don't.
which
You don't
probably
understand.
would
From a
know.
researcher's perspective, this is an incredibly rare find. I mean, a nautiloid and in decent condition. It's unheard of.
Wait, what? A what?
What are you guys
so-
doing?
Mind flayers, those strange tentacly faced beaked things that we fought on our way in here. They travel on these. They're ships, but they're living. They're creatures. They have synapses, a full consciousness to them. And they interface almost with the illithids and allow them to traverse not only the material plane, but the astral.
Can I just like raise one eyebrow at him? Like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
no, you may because that is how you feel right now.
Just,
And
like,
you just
super
woke up, so
confused
you'd
and
be like,
groggy,
"What?"
just like, what?
So, first off, is whatever voice I just felt in my own head what you were talking about?
You guys felt
Snack?
voices in your head?
Yes, but I was asking Abe to give me some advice on whether I should listen to it or not, and now he's listening. to it.
Definitely not. Definitely not. No. By no means. More than likely, everything on that ship would like to consume you or add you to its hive mind consciousness. It's just a fascinating find.
Oh well.
Take another step forward.
Is it I'd still be trying to hold on to him. Is it dangerous? Should we not be getting closer to them? Why are you going towards? I don't understand.
I mean, so long as I don't touch anything, it should be fine. Or read any strange runes.
Right.
I learned my lesson the last time.
Yeah. But
And
you're
with that, he's going to attempt to slip the grasp of Snack.
Okay, this is contested. I would like either athletics or acrobatics on both your parts.
Oh, I'm definitely doing acrobatics.
You attempt to slip Snack's grasp, and
With a
you-
25.
You manage to get your arm up and slipped out, but as you are making the movement to like pull away, she grabs your other arm.
With a 27.
I just want to take a look.
No, this feels
I'll
wrong.
be out in 2 minutes.
Okay. Can I do something? Can I step in front of him and put my hand on his chest and be like, "You're making me nervous," and I want to try to persuade him to stop.
That's great. I'm not going to have you roll a check. It is just going to be whether Abraham himself wants to stop or not.
I'm gonna give you the eyes.
I recognize that you
The
guys
stinky
are
eye.
worried.
Let me holler at your girl. I'm Ezra with them eyes, boy.
Noticing the look that Ezra's giving him, he's gonna kind of slow down.
I'm
For a minute.
nervous.
I understand
By the
that
way,
you both are protective.
with this much
But I assure
promotion,
you,
like
no.
everyone at this point is awake.
Oh,
I
man.
assure you, I'm not going to do anything untoward. I have no interest in helping whatever consciousness is reaching out to me. I just wanted to take a look. I just want to stand on the deck.
We
and
just got
And
you
be
back.
You just wanted to look at the sword and study it.
That's a good
That
point.
didn't
She has a good point.
last
I
time.
promise I won't read anything.
Abe. Please.
Mocha wakes up and goes back to sleep.
Oh, good for her. Poor thing.
Please.
We need to rest. We all need to rest.
I just came back to life. You know how hard it is to fall asleep when you were just dead?
I'm not asking you to sleep.
Ezra, you know how easy it is. It's very easy. You go to sleep. It hurts to die. You need to heal.
I'm
you,
telling both
anyways.
of you, I am an adult, capable of making my own decisions, and I'm going to be careful. You can't coddle me or try to protect me any more than I can protect myself.
But we just got you back.
And
We did.
there's no guarantee that stepping foot on the Nautiloid is going to cost me my life. I just want to take a look.
He does
He's
have
just-
a point.
No. I don't
Hands out, shrug, just kind of head, like eyes popping from one to the other.
Now, if we could stop treating me like a porcelain doll, I would like to take a look. If that's okay.
I'll go
with you.
with you.
Oh,
Sure,
great.
Vasul will come
Oh,
with
I'm
you.
gonna
Oh,
give us the
great.
face. Just like snap to him.
What? We can hold hands.
Oh boy.
Abe's gonna grab Vasul's hand.
Exactly. See, I'm
Oh boy.
got a friend with me, a buddy system. Here, Vasul, I want you to solemnly swear, right here, right now, that you won't allow me to touch or read anything.
I promise that I won't let you touch or read anything.
See? I've got a chaperone.
Oh boy.
I can't read.
I don't know that we trust Vasul.
The entrance is here.
Oh.
At this point, Snack would probably let Abe go because she feels that she's. The whole porcelain doll thing got her. Like, she doesn't want to be told what to do either. But I do think that she would link minds with him and Vasul to make sure that
Yes.
they're not.
Yes, you can do that. Make sure to roll a side eye to make sure it doesn't go down one.
Okay. I will do that.
Noticing Snack kind of backing down, he's gonna turn his attention back to Ezra.
I promise it will be okay. I just need to see it. This is once in a lifetime.
You can link with up to 8 creatures if you would like, but you don't have to either.
It would definitely be with Abe and Vasul.
Yes.
For sure.
Right now, Ezra, you have 4 points of exhaustion, just to put that out there.
So I got the big bags.
Yeah, you are tired with a capital T-I-R-E-N-D.
Oh.
Ezra, please. Go get rest. I'll be back in a minute. Vasul's with me.
I will
More
than
count
safe.
that minute. And then I'll walk away.
Then I'll be quick.
And I would like to dash.
All right. Ezra.
I would like to run up the side of the Nautiloid to get to the top deck.
All right, you run up the side. Roll me an acrobatics check. I mean, no,
I can
it's
just run
a
up vertical
movement thing.
surfaces.
You literally can run up. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll still roll in acrobatics because I want to do a little backflip when I get up there.
Beautiful. Do so.
I would go to Ezra and tell her
19.
that I have linked with Vasul and just so to try to like put her at ease a little bit. That
It
I'm,
is
I'm
not
watching her.
your smoothest motion, but you do a backflip, and you land. It feels right. It's an exciting opportunity to be on this thing. Snack and Ezra.
Sorry.
You do just have that. It's this tightening in your chest. That worry that letting something go. It's not exactly like this, but it feels almost like you just lost a child, and now you got him back. You found them again, and now they're trying to get lost again. It is very similar to that feeling. It's not good. It doesn't feel good.
I would try to calm Ezra a little by letting her know that I did connect with them, so that I could know, what's going on and how they're doing and their thoughts and stuff.
Well, you said a minute. So
I know. I agree.
Hey, Vasul! Kind of looking over the side.
Yeah.
Marco.
He opens the door and walks in.
You wouldn't happen to have pen and paper, would you? Just wanted to take some notes on what I'm seeing, feeling, experiencing. I don't
I'll
have
be
any
honest.
on my person anymore because got turned to ash.
I do not have that. Because
That's disappointing.
I'll be honest with you, and this should stay between us. I don't like reading or writing.
I can't blame you. It can be incredibly dry.
Mhm.
But knowledge is worth something.
And with that,
So
he's
they
gonna
say.
start making his way around, and he's just kind of taking like cursory glances at things, like a lot of wonder in his eyes. Like he's studied this, he's heard about this, but he's never seen it before.
Roll me a
Mhm.
perception check or investigation, your choice.
You're
I'm
talking
good at one
to
of those
Abraham?
things.
Yes, I'm. You can. Well, you already did.
Investigating means
You already
touching.
investigated this place, boss.
No.
So
A 27.
Yeah, I already did, yeah.
with 27,
Damn,
what
boy.
you notice most, and the picture doesn't do it the most justice. Like where that ballista is, it is entirely made out of what looks to be a type of coral. It does not have strings. It does not even really have a bow to it. It just has this vacant slot where you do see right now primed is this twisting spike of a bolt that is placed in that cranny. You do see like a at the back of it, so on the non-pointy end, there is this circular stone that just seems to be protruding out of the coral.
Fascinating. It's made with all natural materials.
Yeah, all of it is coral. Even what appears to be a pedestal of some kind, you're guessing maybe it's a control tower? Maybe the Illithid would touch it and it would connect them with the ship somehow?
I wish I had my painting supplies.
And now, because I can't, it's a thing now. Abraham, Basul, roll me intelligence saving throws, please.
Intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna spend a key.
All right.
I'm not gonna spend anything.
So 16.
You both fail.
We both fail.
Oh boy.
It was looking for an opportunity. It's seeing the opportunity. Not that.
It's like, what?
Not 510. It's 5d10.
I think that hits.
I was like, what?
There is no
and
hitting.
You guys are
You
instantly
saved.
dead.
You take 41
Right?
points of psychic damage immediately, and now you're both stunned.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, being stunned is great. Now it's gonna grab you both.
What does stunned mean?
Stunned
So-
means you can't move until
Wait,
your next
okay,
round.
so hold on. Is this thing like a lie? I thought that this was like a solid wall between us.
There's a
I
there's-
wouldn't just be ignoring the.
there's an
giant
opening
brain if it-
right there, right there, right there.
So,
It's
I
got
would
30
know.
feet.
I
They've just
would.
gone to sleep.
I would know all this is happening, right?
With
Yeah,
your
you'd probably sense it.
So I would immediately.
your passive perception, it is attempting to block you out now. So go ahead and roll me investigation or perception, whichever one you would like.
Probably investigation. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, you notice.
Wowza.
So I would immediately grab.
Like you
every-
you notice what you notice most is there's like this wave, and you can tell it's not it's a wave of energy that is not warm, it's not greeting, it is something that is trying to disperse, to confuse and agitate.
I would just yell to everybody like, Vasul and Aber in trouble. We have to go help them.
Fuck, man.
As you yell this,
What we were afraid of.
I wasn't even going inside, man. I was
Yeah.
just like,
You
I just want
weren't.
to take a
This is why
look
we
at the
didn't
deck.
want you- This is why we didn't want you,
you
to go.
sure did. It is an elder mind that doesn't want to be, killed by a great worm. But let me let you in on a secret. Nemrurian, it might be, in quotes, asleep, but he's very aware.
He's aware.
Yeah. And as you yell this, and everybody wakes up and hears it, you watch as Nemrurian's arm snaps out above the entire crowd of people who is now jolting awake. And not awake, not conscious. You watch as his claw comes forward and this amethyst color sprouts from his palm. You are both stunned, and so you can't make the save even if you wanted to, but both of you have telekinesis used on you. By the way, your spirit is gone. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Hey, but you can't kill my spirit, bro.
He'll come
He's
back.
not
Come
dead,
back.
but he's
He'll
gone.
come back, remember?
I know. I just hate it when that happens.
Well, you shouldn't take him anywhere.
You shouldn't take him anywhere. That's why you can't have my space.
You should have left
I don't know what.
back to
but-
What is this
Yeah,
noise?
What is happening, Steven?
It was good though.
Vasul's
Yeah, it wasn't
staring me down.
You are both grabbed by telekinetic power and yanked out the door before it can grab you. Nemrurian is still unconscious. And you guys can repeat your saves because you have a six seconds to do that. Now this creature is moving. It's dashing, so it's gonna go 5, 10.
Boy.
That's it.
That's
Does it have to
Dashing?
squeeze through that tiny
It's
doorway?
trying to. It's not working
it
very
dashed
well.
Right into the doorway.
What you notice is now it's going to have to make a save. Let me see what the save is. Yeah, that's a big strength save. Let's see how strong this thing is. Not very. It can't make the save.
The squishy brain.
It can't make the save. It literally can't. So
Oh,
you watch as it is lifted.
It's me and my buddy Vasul.
Yeah, and you can only see
being
like the
stung.
tentacles that are like climbing and trying to curl around the doorway. Neither of you make your intelligence saves, but you were pulled backwards out the door and can still see what's happening. You see tentacles that are trying to force the door to be wider so that it can make its way out. And as it does so, you watch as it starts to like climb up the wall a little bit. Oh, it's not climbing. You watch as it is picked up slightly and then just yanked as quickly as it can be through that space. It's gonna take a lot of bludgeoning damage. Let's just roll. That it's having trouble rolling that. I don't know why. Because it's not that many. Okay, 114 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's
It has
only
literally
20.
shredded through this doorway, and you can see that a lot of its brain matter is left behind.
Oh.
It's still wiggling around. But
Ugh.
yeah. It's immediately bloodied. Like, you can see this orangish ichor that's just pouring out of it. That has some crystallized matter that just pours down and out. It's gonna stop wiggling. It knows where it is and what it's done. It's not gonna find it, because quite frankly, it kinda knows there's nothing it can do. So another pull through this door.
I bet it would be really good
Roll
with
the
teriyaki sauce.
damage. Yep, that
94.
wasn't as good.
It is not as good. Let me do the
Lots of
math real quick.
twos.
It's still. You can see that he pulls it through another, and there is literally just the cortex of this thing left. It still seems to be like vibrating and twitching a little bit. But it is now only probably about the size of a human brain, but it's cortex.
Can I make another intelligence save?
Yeah, if you make above an 18, then you are out. There you
Bada
go.
bing, bada boom.
Oh, I should.
Right now, there's just a
Make a
cortex
save.
float. Yeah, you can make 3 of them because
Can I attempt
Aw. 17 for Basul.
yeah, I know.
to? Can I attempt to
Gosh.
machine
No.
gun that shit with some radiant bolts?
Oh, come on.
Oh my
Unfortunate,
God.
you are still stunned.
You know,
Aw.
that's honestly on par with us.
Roll me initiative real quick, Abraham, just to see how quickly you do it, because Nemurians might kill it before you get the chance.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, Nemuriant, leave this sashimi to us.
He's already practically killed
He's in
this
the-
thing. I don't
He
think
ain't
he's
paying
gonna finish.
attention. He's asleep.
Right.
With
He's
over
doing
20.
this in his sleep.
Even
Yeah.
asleep, he's a bad
No
A.
kidding.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's a great worm. He's a strong boy. With that,
He's a strong boy.
go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
Not
Not you,
not you.
Bastor.
I was
You are-
kidding.
you are
I was
stunned.
kidding.
That's a 29 to
With a
hit.
29,
That's
you
so
hit. Technically, you would have advantage if you want to make sure you don't get a natural 20.
So that's a 27 to hit.
You have
But,
a splitting headache, but this thing, as you fire this mass of and you can keep rolling if you want to, but it had 2 hit points. You, with the first blast, watches it just pretty well. You know how in like animation, you'll sometimes they'll do this thing with a character where they're in white space and you see the basic dark outline of this thing, and then as the white washes past it, it just turns to white. This is much like that, where it just is completely dissipated. there's nothing left of this thing except for the massive chunks that are left inside the nautiloid.
I fired an additional 3 bolts at it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like, nope, no.
Yeah, you fire
sure
the additional
that-
3 bolts.
No longer curious.
And the only thing that is left is this tiny little piece of brain matter that smacks against the wall and just slides down.
Oh. Gross.
Snack, with your passive perception, you can see that on the ground, kind of coming out of the doorways, are these tadpoles?
Oh my gosh. Is that Victor's slimy stuff?
It
Oh, okay.
does not look like a slime. It looks
As
like
a
a
okay.
person, I know what it is, but damn it, my character wouldn't.
By the way, I just want to let you all know, because it would have been really fun to do this, but it didn't happen. If a different number was rolled, it wouldn't have been the Astral Dreadnought you fought. It would have been a group of Illithid with an Elder Brain Dragon.
No.
That would have been a lot of fun.
No, it wouldn't
Gosh.
have.
Oh, how? So did somebody roll to see what we? I can't remember.
You did.
Oh, me? Okay.
You rolled an 8, so
Uh,
it was the Astral Dreadnought.
It was.
You said
Victor,
tadpoles are coming out of the door?
Yeah.
Can I Searing Sunburst it?
If you are talking about the spell that you can cast using key, yeah, you can do that.
Let me just reread that. I haven't used this in a while.
I think it's
So
6 key or
2d6
something
and I
like
can
that.
spend up to a
Wow.
maximum of 3. So I spend 3 key to do 8d6 damage.
Ah, got it.
But that's probably not necessary for tadpoles. So I'm just going to spend 1 key.
Okay.
1 additional key on top of it to deal 4d6.
Okay. As soon as the light hits them, they do just incinerate. That's enough to get the first wave. You do notice a few more that are coming out that were just connected to the extra tissue.
Send it again.
Yep.
Another one.
Yeah, essentially you just go through with a flamethrower and you're just making sure these are all gone. Yep. Obliterated.
Oh.
Uh,
You know, maybe rest would be good.
The ground and
just-
floor
Yeah.
of the nautiloid are now clean, but you do notice a vat. Because you had to, like, go in. Unless you wanted to wait for the tadpoles to come out, you had to go in there.
All right.
There is a vat.
So be it. Let's clean it up.
The vat is where these stairs are.
I'm not going near it.
All right.
I will clean up the tadpoles that I see, and I will fucking leave.
Yes, you don't see any
I've
more
had enough of
tadpoles
this
on the
shit.
ground or floor, but you can see just on the lip of the vat a tadpole, like, slinking back in.
And stay in there, you little bastard. And with that, I'll go back to the group, and I'll finally take a long rest.
You're good.
I would like to be frowning at him the entire time.
He's
walking towards
definitely
me.
exactly. He's gonna be getting some looks
on the
from
approach.
Snack
I
and
swear to
Ezra.
God, I read and touched nothing. Ask
Uh-huh.
Masul.
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Exactly.
even go inside. I was just on the deck, totally
Well,
out of my control.
eh,
He
Thank-
didn't touch anything. I promise. I'm stunned.
yeah, you are.
Well, would he
It
not
is.
be stunned anymore? Not that the elder man
After
is dead.
after a minute, it is you are no longer stunned.
Oh, but I was enjoying the.
Can you guys just
Okay.
come closer to me, please? Come closer.
Yeah.
please.
He
Um,
goes back to his little cloud chair, and just like kind of flopping in it sideways, like legs hanging over the arm, is just gonna like let his head rock back, and in a few moments you just start to hear.
Oh boy.
He's ready for bed now.
Can I
Snack.
take a minute to just quick cast Tiny Hut because now she's nervous. I feel like Apple would be in here, but we don't have control of him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
As you're thinking about casting Tiny Hut, a orb of amethyst stone starts to cover you.
Oh,
Oh.
that's nice.
Thanks, Nimririanth.
He's the best.
This guy's just the
Nimririanth.
best.
We think
Best
stuff
dragon.
and then he does it. Yeah.
It's almost
What
like
were
he
you
can
saying
read your
something about
thoughts.
Snack? I know exactly. Yeah.
He's invited to the family barbecue. That's all I gotta say.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
absolutely.
As you are all finally laying down, in your mind, Snack,
That one seems to invite danger. I see a little bit more why he was the one who needed my help.
I didn't invite. I just went first in the initiative order, you bitch.
Oh boy.
We also read the sword runes.
That I was dead regardless of the sword runes. The sword runes had nothing to do with
I'm
my
just
cause of
saying
death.
you're inviting danger.
I'm a curious soul.
Very.
and then Ruth is
Yeah.
picking that
Everyone
up
knows this.
and laying it
Right?
down.
Definitely.
Ezra's at some part of her body will be touching Abe's body. It doesn't have
Understand.
to be much, but she.
Yeah, something to
some part
notice.
of
If
her.
he gets up and does something, you will notice. Yes. With that, you all find sleep. Abraham, roll me a history check.
Oh gosh, you're gonna keep making him try to remember.
While he's sleeping.
Oh,
Ooh, boy.
goddamn.
Ooh!
Natural
As-
30,
That's a spicy
baby.
nat 20.
As you reach that state of
The deep snore.
stasis, of slowing down, of coming to stillness, there is an odd recognition and almost a type of panic that comes in. You feel like at the corners of your vision, just as you are falling into sleep, you can see that movement again. That small sway in your vision. Black, twisting hunger that wishes to enter, to consume, to change. It wants to quell your light. You felt it when it entered you before. As you remember, it is vivid. You see that massive entity, the one you know is, it's larger than a planet, than celestial bodies. It is something beyond. And it wants to be here. You were saved by the Mott Celestia. Just barely. But as you remember this moment, a voice creeps in.
You will
never be rid of me. I hope you know that, little speck. 'Cause I'm coming. And I always will be.
Matt, shut up.
Mute him. Tor, mute him.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just, even as it left my mouth, I was like, you motherfucker. That is what you hear as you go to sleep, but you can feel at the very end what feels like you nestling down in a patch of grass. You can feel roots that have been grown and steady as a foundation, cradling around you, keeping you safe.
In his like dream state, kind of nestling into the comfort of that grass, Abraham would be like,
If your coming is inevitable, then I will stand against you. I will always stand against you.
and then he'll let himself rest.
And I will look forward to it.
With that, you all find rest.
So does this mean that I have memory of the?
Yes.
Nice.
It is when you come close to death that you could try again. And you get the odd feeling that when you were dead, that's where you were. You were being nestled by whatever this grove was. As you all wake up the next morning, it is getting late, and it is probably time to call it, although I do not want to.
We finished our wishes.
Oh, he's so honest.
Yeah!
You did, and then you
Victory!
dealt with an elder brain that immediately got yoinked out of its vat because it was trying to hurt people.
Thank God we don't do XP level ups. Since I landed the killing blow.
Correct, you did. Yeah, you don't get a milestone.
Where are my milestones, DM?
Right? Abraham.
No.
Nemurian
So
dealt
He's
over
like,
200
I don't
damage to him.
reward
Where's my
he dealt
milestone?
208 damage, which was just 2 points away from its total.
I dealt 2 points.
Yeah.
I contribute.
I mean, I killed the astral bug thing.
You sure did.
Where's
And
Vasul's
if you
next
didn't,
hit?
I think on the
You
next turn
got your
y'all would have been
milestone.
fucked.
Yeah, no, things are not looking good.
No.
But anyways, another just it wasn't even near death. I wasn't even bloodied. It's fine. It's fine. But I was probably fucked if Nemurian didn't intercede.
Yeah, no. What it was gonna do.
Thank you, Snack, for having a really good investigation.
Well, and
I
Nemurians was
connected to
never
it, but-
was never truly like asleep and
That's-
not perceiving things.
Oh,
His
weird.
awareness is in this space now. Like even if he's sleeping, he can make a normal perception check, and his perception is very high.
Higher than snacks. No,
Well, let's see.
Sure. No, I'm sure.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
What is your modifier to perception, Snack?
What for perception? Not as good.
Well,
as
perception or investigation, your choice.
It is a 14 plus 14.
14 for perception.
No, investigation.
Investigation. He's 4 above you on that.
That's what I figured. I wasn't going toe to toe with them. I promise.
Oh yeah, no.
I know. I was
didn't think-
mostly joking.
They were. But I was like,
Well,
I didn't think she actually would.
Well,
I'm a
and you're
peon.
see, you're the person who has like, well, how much of a plus to their persuasion? Like,
Oh yeah.
17.
Crazy. Yeah.
17.
Exactly.
Well, not just my persuasion, also my performance and
so
my
see,
deception.
for persuasion, you're 2 above Nemrurian.
What about performance?
Oh, he doesn't have proficiency in that.
I was saying.
I cannot perform him any day.
Yes, certainly. Well, with that, we will meet our heroes next week. Wishes are done and out of the way. And I'm looking, well, no, we'll make that decision once we come back of where we want our heroes to go next.
Oh yeah, because NAJ will be back too. So.
Yes.
Or hopefully.
Don't forget to touch the crystals.
I won't. I just wrote it down.
Make a note.
I just did.
Also, if you guys ever
Thank
have
you,
something that
Steven.
you want to remember to do, it's nice to go into Roll20 and say, remember this.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember
Now,
what?
now we're gonna remember this.
Whatever it is
Right?
you want to
Exactly.
remember, touch the crystals. There you go.
Remember that.
Remember
Remember
that.
this, touch the crystals. Remember that.
Nobody else had
Remember
anything.
when?
Skull Dave.
You remember? You know
For
that
sure.
song about 9/11 by Alan Jackson. Remember when?
Oh, that's the.
I don't, actually.
Yeah.
I do
I do.
barely remember that.
It's like an iconic post 9/11 country song.
Very America.
It's a weird song.
It is. Actually,
Yeah.
all country music after 9/11 is just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Toby Keith. That's when Toby Keith got big.
your ass in the American neighborhood.
Uncle Sam, put your lip. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh man, it's weird. I will be here next week, but the 2 sessions following that, I probably won't be around.
Understood.
I'm going to Disney with Bethany's family.
How dare you?
Good.
I know,
That
so that'll
sounds
be
so
fun.
much fun.
That's a big step, my
Good for
guy.
you.
Good for y'all.
Thank you.
I mean,
Disney with the family.
I don't promote Disney, but okay, whatever.
Right. It does sound
Right.
but
I do promote romance.
I do too.
Right?
That's very nice.
We love
and
romance.
fun.
Everyone
And
needs
fun.
a little romance.
Who,
As
who
my
needs
advisor once said.
fun? We don't play
Oh,
D&D
we all
for
do.
fun.
Well.
Hey, Torin.
Yeah.
So I may or may not recently, because I remember this is just related to the whole homebrew subclass of Abe, because I stopped working on it when he died.
Right.
Why?
Why would you do
I
that?
started working on it again when he came back. Like I was looking at it and I
Awesome.
was like, I only changed one thing about the 17th level feature.
Okay.
And that is that I made the light count as daylight.
Yeah.
Like sunlight.
Mhm.
I felt like it was thematic and kind of nichely useful in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
If I ever have to fight Drow at level 17, it'll be great.
Undead.
Yeah, vampires.
Well,
Vampires?
we might be fighting them. We might be fighting them.
Maybe. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, there definitely won't be a horde of undead in a vampire's lair. That'd be weird.
Right?
But that's in a few levels. But
Sounds like
We'll
fun
just
to
wait
me.
for a few levels.
Well,
yeah.
Sword said we're gonna die before level 17 anyway, so.
Oh, that's
I
right.
didn't say you were going to die. I was saying that hopefully you guys make it to level 17 before the
You die.
big encounter happens.
The big encounter.
Yeah, like the
Hmm.
campaign ending encounter that
I don't like that encounter.
We got all these side quests to do, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
We
I
do.
want to show you guys so fucking bad, but it is not.
Don't do it.
I can't.
Why don't you
I
just
can't get
wait 3 more years?
I know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
all you
want
gotta
to.
do.
That's the problem.
You
No,
only
it's
have to
okay.
wait.
It's okay.
But we did take 3 sessions to finish our wishes.
I feel like
4.
that makes sense.
Four.
though.
Got wish
Like
blocked.
with our party, I feel like that
It makes
totally
perfect
on par.
sense, and I was
It
ready
does.
for it. But I am kicking myself just a little bit because I would have loved for you guys to move on from this and be going somewhere else working. But you know.
But now we got
It's
insta
a
travel, man.
process
Are you
in
still
its own time.
Torin, are you still recording?
Yes,
Okay.
but I can get rid of that.
She's
Right.
like, turn it
now
off
I
so I can
won't
say
say
I
it.
was just curious.